Very good morning, dear children. Welcome to the second part of the video. My dear children, we were discussing about loan and the principal as well as the interest. So we were discussing कि मैंने आपको 1000 रुपीस दिया and जब आप मुझे 1000 रुपीस दोगे उसके साथ साथ या तो आपने पहले या तो लोन के साथ आपने मुझे 100 रुपीज एक्स्ट्रा दिया. सो वो जो 100 रुपीज एक्स्ट्रा है वो है इंटरेस्ट. सो टोटल आपने मुझे कितने पैसे दिए? दैट इज 1000 प्लस 100, 1100 रुपीज, विच इज प्रिंसिपल प्लस इंटरेस्ट. प्रिंसिपल इज द अमाउंट जो आपने मुझसे लिया. Whereas interest is the amount जो आपने मुझे एक्स्ट्रा दिया. So that is principal plus interest. So these are the answers. There are people who have taken loan for education. The person took 1 lakh, but after 1 year, he paid 1,50,000. So this 50,000 is basically the interest, whereas 1 lakh is the principal. So now let us talk about two different people who are trying very hard to earn their living. Hariya and Babu. Mr. Hariya and Mr. Babu wanted to buy a handcart for rupees 300. So see dear children, although यहाँ पे amount बहुत छोटा दिया है ताकि आप लोगों का calculation easy हो सके, but yes, there are people in the society who are really striving very hard to earn their living, and yes, even a small amount like 300 is huge for them. Now let us discuss these two cases of Mr. Hariya and Mr. Babu. Here we are going to analyze कि कौन ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट पे कर रहे हैं. हरिया सर ने लोन लिया है ₹300 का बैंक से 6 महीनों के लिए, 6 months, and they will pay ₹51 every month to the bank. Read this question once again. Okay, so yes, did you read it? 300 rupees 6 months के लिए, ठीक है, 6 months में रिटर्न करना है, और वो 51 रुपीज भरेंगे 6 महीनों के लिए जब तक लोन क्लियर ना हो जाए. Now let us talk about Mr. Babu. Mr. Babu have taken a loan of ₹300 from Chunni Lal. Now this is the money lender which we all should be very alert from. After 6 months, Mr. Babu will pay back ₹360. So now let us calculate and see कि किन्होंने ज़्यादा लोन भरा है. Here Mr. Hariya, 51 into 6 is 306 rupees, whereas Mr. Babu का calculation clear दिया हुआ है as 360. So we can see that 306 is less than 360. Moral of the story, if you wish to take a loan, a bank is more safe as compared to a money lender. A money lender will definitely charge extra amount, ठीक है, but bank although will ask a lot of documents from you, but they will charge less as compared to money lender. Now let us see this cartoon. To borrow, ठीक है, borrow customers करते हैं जो लोन लेते हैं, and lend यानी कि देना. So money lenders, bank, institutions like Muthoot Finance, DHFL, ये सारे institutions भी loan provide करते हैं. Now, let us talk something about dignity of labor. Let us come back to Miss Kiran. Miss Kiran shares that people laughed and teased us about their work. They call it as ganda काम or dirty business. Dear children, you tell me, जो हमारे घर को साफ करने में हेल्प करते हैं, जो हमारी चीजों को रिसाइकल करने में हेल्प करते हैं, वो गंदा काम कैसे हुआ? यहाँ पर तो फिर भी ठीक है. इन अब्रॉड पीपल हैव टू रिसाइकल देयर ओन स्टफ, जैसे कि जापान हो गया, कोरिया हुआ, चाइना हुआ. वहाँ पे लोगों को अपना प्लास्टिक, उनके वेट और ड्राई गार्बेज सब खुद सेग्रीगेट करना पड़ता है. इनफैक्ट उनके घर में डस्टबिन भी 3 टाइप्स के होते हैं. एक हजार्डियस वाला जिसमें प्लास्टिक पुट करते हैं, या फिर अगर कुछ केमिकल्स है वो पुट करते हैं. एक होता है ड्राई, जिसमें सिर्फ ड्राई चीजें जो रिसाइकल हो सकती है वो पुट करते हैं. सो डियर चिल्ड्रन, हमारे पास, हमारे कंट्री में वी हैव दैट प्रिविलेज कि वी कैन हायर पीपल who are helping us to recycle our environment. So no work is good or bad. I hope you are understanding dignity of labor. Now, Miss Kiran is thinking about long term. Miss Kiran says she does not think so. She was sure that this idea will work. They have a pakka house. Remember when she told that they used to stay in a mud house? Now they have electricity, they have a fridge, a TV and a gas stove. Her husband's siblings, 2 brothers and 1 sister, and also now Miss Kiran has a daughter. They all go to school. Now, dear children, she did not stop her business with one thing. She is expanding her business with multiple professions. First, she is already having a junk seller. She's already a junk seller. She has a shop full of junk. On the other hand, she has 9 rickshaws. So what she does is she gives the rickshaws on rent, and she is charging ₹20 per day. Now over here उसके पास 9 रिक्शा है, खुद की रिक्शा है. अब वो रिक्शा लोगों को रेंट पे देती है. ठीक है कि देयर आर पीपल जिनके पास रिक्शा नहीं है बट उनको पैसे कमाने हैं, तो मिस किरण रिक्शा देती है और उनसे 20 रुपीस लेती है. सो रिक्शा वाला जितना भी पूरे दिन में अर्न करते हैं वो खुद के पास रखेंगे, बट मिस किरण को ₹20 एज अ रेंट पर डे के हिसाब से देंगे. संडे के दिन वो कुछ भी पैसा नहीं लेती है. So how much Miss Kiran earns from 9 rickshaws in a day? For 1 rickshaw, she gets ₹20. Okay, so for 1 rickshaw, if she is getting ₹20, so for 9 rickshaws, how much will she get? So let us focus. सिंपल कैलकुलेशन आप कर सकते हैं. 20, just a moment, using the laptop. So okay, over here आप डायरेक्ट कैलकुलेशन कर सकते हैं. 0 multiplied by 0 is 0 and 9 multiplied by 2 is 18. So ये हो गया मेथड नंबर 1 ऑफ कैलकुलेशन. मेथड 2 इज इजियर. मतलब क्या करने का, क्लोजेस्ट अमाउंट पे जाने का. क्लोजेस्ट अमाउंट यानी इवन नंबर. 10 डेज का कितना हुआ? 200. तो 10 डेज और 9 डेज में कितने दिन का फर्क है? सो माय डियर चिल्ड्रन, 1 डे का फर्क है. सो वो 1 डे का 20 रुपीज माइनस कर देने का. सो 200 minus 20, this is So this is 20, हाँ, understand this is 0. And so उसे मिलेगा 180 rupees. ठीक है. So here the calculations are done, which I just showed you using annotation. Now let us focus. In a week, how much do you think Miss Kiran will earn from one rickshaw? Now, dear children, one rickshaw, ठीक है? In a week there are 7 days. So money earned by Miss Kiran in one day is rupees 20. So in a week from one rickshaw, she is earning rupees 140. So dear children, but वो 7 days का चार्ज करते हैं क्या? No, Miss Kiran is very humble. वो संडेज को पैसे नहीं लेते हैं. सो हम ये टोटल अमाउंट में से ₹20 दैट इज 1 डे का अमाउंट डिडक्ट कर देंगे. Now dear children, I want you to do this mentally. I have taught you how to multiply horizontally. So आप ये करेंगे और timer use करेंगे. I don't want you to take more than 2 minutes to solve this. My tiny dear children, let us come back to the story of Miss Kiran. She has her own small junk shop. She buys junk from junk collectors. They go house to house and bring junk on handcarts. Then he sells at big shop. Dear children, मैंने आपसे कहा था, I had discussed that when I was small, I used to think that these people help us to recycle. हमारा environment अच्छा बनाने में help करते हैं, तो हमें इन्हें पैसे देने चाहिए because ये हमारे broken toys, newspapers लेके जाते हैं. As I had told, in abroad, people have to do this on their own. They have to recycle. अगर आपको एक पुराना फर्नीचर फेंकना है तो आप ऐसे घर के बाहर या बिल्डिंग के बाहर नहीं फेंक सकते. आपको वो उनके ऑफिस में जाना है पड़ता है और एक रिसीट बनवानी पड़ती है कि you want to discard this furniture. फिर वो प्रोसेस होता है. ठीक है, फिर those people they come to your house and then they collect it. This basically happens in the Asian countries except for India. I hope our country too starts with such advanced facilities. Let us pray for the best. Dear children, but these people are no less than those officers who are coming to our house and taking the scrap or the junk. फिर ये लोग हमें थोड़ा पैसा देते हैं एंड मिस किरण जैसे लोगों को सेल करते हैं अपना थोड़ा सा एक मार्जिन रख के. देन मिस किरण बहुत सारे छोटे छोटे जंक सेलर से सामान लेकर बड़ी शॉप में सेल करती है. अब we will be discussing in the next part of the video about the lattice method and some simple multiplication. So dear children, I hope you are also adding some values from this chapter. First and foremost, we are not supposed to belittle any profession. Secondly, you have to think of the long term. See how nicely she has 2 professions. One, she is a junk seller and on the other hand, she is renting her 9 rickshaws. Third, she is also sending her daughter and her husband's siblings to school. So, ye values you have to learn that education is must. And see how she is also recycling. She is also saving our environment. Now let us meet in the third part of the video, dear children. Take care, stay home, stay safe, and goodbye.